Yes, Simon Amunime here, the former spokesperson of the AR movement. Yes, of course, I can confirm that yesterday there was some meeting that happened in Vaversby in the Rongo region where I was invited to go and clarify and discuss many other pertinent issues that relates to the AR movement. In that particular meeting, then we were chased out because we were very firm and we took a position to say that indeed myself, I was in a meeting where Dr. Mpanda have received a brown envelope of money, but that money have never declared to the movement. And he then went to say in that particular meeting that it was petrol money given to him. It was not a personal meeting, it was a meeting that has to do with the movement and many other things. And as well as it has to do with the 50,000 that Dr. Mpanda have received from a certain called Master Sharpa. We questioned in terms of how that 50,000 was intended, in whose account the money was deposited, whether it was in his own personal account or it was in the movement account. We couldn't get answers. We demanded in that meeting for us to get bank statements and records because reports are cooked up by anybody. We wanted proof from the leadership and the head of finance. So unfortunately, we were shown the door that apparently we are taking the head of the organization to ACC and the authority so forth. We're relieved for us to go and deal with that process because we cannot be doing that while we are in the movement. So that's what happened. We did not dispute the process. We left and we are okay. We have no problem with it. But one thing that I want to inform the media, this is not something new. As you have seen, there have been some submission that we have made earlier, letters and so forth. I take full responsibility for the letters, that one that was written on the 12th of July and the submission that was then written on the 29th of June. I take full responsibility and I remain unapologetic about that. So we are demanding for the bank statements of the movement, so we expose this corruption, and they are refusing to give us these things. So when they are saying we are suspended, I don't know whether it's the right term that we are suspended or not, but we are chased out of the meeting and from the movement. Because by my understanding is that the AR movement has no constitution that was adopted. There is no leadership that was adopted. There's no policy that was adopted. So it's just an organization that's there. I was appointed at the press conference. They just called me, come, you speak. Nice, come and be the spokesperson. Which is the same for Dr. Mpanda. There was no any elective congress or assembly convened for him to be elected as the activist in chief. He just baptized himself and decided that he's going to be the activist in chief. So those are some of the reasons we're raising there, that the organization must move towards a democratic organization. We are not a village where you had a headman or those things of chiefs and kings and what. We must use terms such as president, chairperson, because it must be a democratic organization, not chiefs and those things, because that's what brings problem, because you create personality cults and that sort of hierarchy where you become a subject of an individual. So we are not interested in those things. That's what transpired. We remain very firm and solid. We have been activists throughout our lives. We never need a position for you to be an activist. We have never subscribed to membership of the movement, but we are assisting and joining other young people in the cause. We did not associate ourselves to the AR movement because we wanted position, or we wanted to be mayor, or we wanted to be paid. We associated with the AR movement because we believe in the struggle, we believe in the cause, which is to emancipate our people and deliver land to our people. But we have lost focus, hence us raising those points that let's go back to the drawing board. We can't be fighting everybody. Let's work together. Let's migrate and mature to the politics of unity, to the politics of nation building. But of course, we're shown the door. And it's normal in any relationship. It happens in marriages, it happens between siblings, so we have no problem with that. I have nothing personal against Dr. Mpanda. He's a young, bright man that is an inspiration to a lot of people with a PhD, but principles remain principles, and we remain firm in our principles. So that's what transpired, and I hope